In today's video, I am trying new makeup on my mature over 50 skin. Hi everyone, it's Cathy. Welcome to Cathy Over 50, where I do easy everyday makeup and style videos for the woman over 50. In today's video, I'm trying out some Bare Minerals makeup. I am so excited because I have never tried anything from Bare Minerals, and I'm really excited to see my first impressions and share them with you. I'm just going to put a little bit of primer on my face. Everything will be listed in the description box in the order that it is used. I am a little disappointed because I had ordered a Bare Minerals tinted moisturizer to try, but when my order came, they forgot to put it in. So today I'm using the Estee Lauder Futurist in place of it. You can see the consistency. It's a little runny, and I wear it in the shade Fresco. And I just put one pump on my hand, and I'm just gonna bounce it all over my skin to work it in. It has a faint scent, and it's definitely, I would say, a light to medium coverage foundation on me. I'll just do this side of my face just to show you. And you can see it looks really, really nice on my skin. It hides the redness and it really doesn't accentuate my pores. So I finished my face, my phone rang, I got distracted. I'm gonna go in next with the color corrector from Charlotte Tilbury. I love this stuff. I actually prefer to use it rather than use a concealer. And I'll show you, I just dab a little bit underneath the eye just to hide any dark spots. I tend to have a lot of blue color under my eyes, and I just go up in the tear duct. So you can see this one's done, and this one I still have to do. For me, it's perfect. I don't have a lot of like discoloration that I need a heavy duty concealer. So this works perfect for me because I don't like to wear like a full face of heavy makeup every day. Sometimes I'll just put this on and you know, it's good enough. So next I'm going to powder everything, and I'm using, this is new to me, it's the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil Powder. Ended up putting some in the cap, probably way too much. And I'm using the BeautyBlender Powder Puff. Just go all over my face. Oh, this is lovely. It really blurs everything out. Wow, I'm impressed. I don't generally like a loose powder. I prefer a pressed powder, but this seems really, really nice. And it just takes the tiniest amount. So I am testing out a brand new camera. Could you give me some feedback, please, on the color? Is it nice and clear? But also the sound. I'm just using the microphone through the camera right now. Can you please just let me know if it's good enough, or should I get an external mic? I had purchased one, but I just couldn't get it to work properly, so I sent it back. But man, that powder really does a nice job. Before I do my bronzer and blush, I'm just gonna quickly do my eyebrows, and I'm using the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. That's my go-to eyebrow pencil. And I have to fill in my eyebrows because I have hypothyroid disease. I'm missing a lot of my eyebrows, especially at the tail. And actually, it was my doctor that had just called to tell me that my blood work was a bit off, so he's gonna have to change the dose on my thyroid medication. Okay, so next up, I'm going to try some of their bronzer. I'm using the Hourglass dual-ended brush. Kind of using it as a contour just to make my face look a little slimmer. A little bit of this goes a long way, apparently. I think for a bronzer, I prefer a pressed bronzer. I just feel like maybe it's the color, I don't know. It just feels a little too dark for me. I forgot to bring a powder brush. I'm just gonna wipe the end of the foundation brush off and then just dip it what's left in the cap, and then just like bronze my forehead, down my nose, just to give me some color. And then I have this little blush, and I'm using the smaller end of the Hourglass brush to apply my blush. Oh, this is a nice color for fall. and really blend it in good because I find it's a little too much color. I will say that the makeup feels really nice on my skin and it seems very easy to work with. So I'm looking forward to trying the eyeshadow. And the nice thing about the BeautyBlender Power Puff is I can just go over it and just sort of press everything in and it just seems to blend it down nicely. So now I'm trying out the Gen Nude Rose eyeshadow palette. It is so pretty. Those are lovely colors. I like little palettes and it has a lovely mirror, which would be great for traveling. There are 4 matte colors and the 2 middle ones have shimmer. My crease color, I'm gonna go in with Boho. I just gently tapped my brush into the color. Very nice to work with. And then I'm gonna go in to Haze and I'm gonna put that all over my eyelid. It's a nice light color. We wanna lighten things up. I'm just gonna take the tip of my brush and just dip it in there and I'm just gonna do under the eyebrows just to lighten it up there a bit. I'm gonna go in with this shimmery one, Free Spirit. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury smudger brush just to deposit it in the outer V. I really like this brush for this purpose. And then I'm just gonna take my fluffy brush and just blend everything up. And it's just a very subtle look. Do the same on this side. These shadows are definitely nudes. If you want like a really dramatic look, you're gonna have to build up quite a bit. But this is perfect for every day. It's just a barely there pretty look. I'm gonna take the smudger brush again, go in that same color I just put in the outer corner and just smoke it under my eye about 3/4 of the way. Like you can barely see that color. Actually, I think I'm gonna go in with Soul and just see if that adds it. That's a little better. I just like a smoky look for me. And then I'm taking my Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner and I'm gonna do my waterline. If you haven't watched my eyeliner video, I will link it. Quite a few of you have said that it's helpful, the tips that I shared for doing your waterline when you have sensitive, mature eyes. And just for fun today, I'm gonna do my bottom waterline with just a nude color. I feel like this pencil is really dried out because there's hardly anything going on. So now I'm going to try for the very first time a Bare Minerals mascara, and it is their Strength and Length. It has serum, conditions the eyelashes. Okay, the brush looks humongous. Don't know how it's gonna work with my eyes, but we'll see. I don't curl my eyelashes. I used to, but I'd always end up getting my eyelid caught because my lashes are very short and sparse. Actually, if you take your time, this does a really nice job. Maybe the brush isn't so bad after all. It's very flexible. That's with one coat. I'll do my second coat. Oh, I'm still getting used to this camera. I don't really have the patience for technology, so I'm feeling very frustrated with the way my morning's been going so far with missing Sephora orders and phone ringing while I'm trying to film. It's always the way, but we're trying to power through it. Actually, that's quite nice. Really does a nice job. And then I'm going to line my lips with a new to me pencil. It's by Cosmetics and it's the Je ne sais quoi lip liner. And just gonna line the bottom one. I find the pencil's a bit dry. It's not the formula I usually like. I much prefer the Charlotte Tilbury one. And I have a lipstick and it's called Honesty. And that's the color. Oh, it's very bright. That's a very pretty lipstick. And then to top it off, I have Bare Minerals lip gloss, and it's called Clarity. I think it's just a light pink. And I'm going to set everything with the cosmetic setting spray. So I have to tell you my first impressions of the Bare Minerals products that I tried today. I really do like them. I really do like the mascara and the lip gloss and lipstick. I'm not sure that I really enjoy a powdered bronzer. I like the color, I just don't like done in a loose powder, so I'd probably go with a pressed powder. But I really do like their mineral veil. I found that it really did a nice job of blurring. My makeup looks like my face has been blurred, so I think that it pairs really well with the Futurist foundation by Estee Lauder. And I really do like the rose eyeshadow palette, even though it's not like a bold eyeshadow palette. I prefer this for every day, and you could, you know, take your time and build up your color. So overall, I'm very happy with everything that I tried today from Bare Minerals. Kind of a little disappointed in the lip liner by It Cosmetics. I find that it's very dry. So I don't know, maybe you guys can let me know if you use their lip liner, but I just prefer a creamier version. So I hope that you enjoyed today's trying new makeup video. If you did, please give this video a like. Subscribe to my channel for more easy everyday makeup and fashion videos. Click that notification bell because I have some fun videos coming up. As always, I very much appreciate you spending time with me today. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.